Now, you spoke about the reason you had to take that decision, to stay away from some of these things. Now, let's look at some of the things you did, because some people would also love to be able to control it. Was it because you saw that in the next 10 years or 15 years, I may be in this position if I don't take care of myself? Or it was the fear of probably losing your life also contributed to you, sticking to that kind of lifestyle that would ensure you don't end up there?
Well, I'd say yes, and some other issues. I managed to, at some point, I actually got, I mingled or actually got myself associated with some conscious people, let me say conscious people, or health conscious people. Mm-hmm. I was also, in a way, through religion or faith, also influenced in that direction. But in general, when I identified some of these things, I would say I even saw some of those things from the Bible. The first commandment of food that was given to us in the Bible was in Genesis 1:29, where we were told to eat green things bearing seed, and getting more into studying or getting to know more about that area inspired me more into getting to know some of the things that he's talking about, and so it forced me to try to be cautious of, some of these things. So I'd say my influence was the kind of people that I mingled with. That was one of the reasons. And it has to do with a number of things, diets, kind of eating some kind of things. Sometimes it's difficult. I would want to call a spade, but sometimes I hesitate because of the fact that, we represent some things. Yeah. So sometimes maybe he will be able to go freely because from his perspective, but it cuts across alcohol, so many other things. So, well, to some extent, I would say that I have not been that perfect. No, I wouldn't say that, but at least I've been conscious of, and the more I get into things like these advocacies and all that, the more it forces me to restrict myself to be able to hold myself from getting into some of these risks. I do pranic healing, and through pranic healing, we also deal with, patients. We get all kinds of, we encounter all kinds of ailments. And like he will be sharing a story, that inspired this whole project. You encounter some of the things that he's going to talk about, and you feel so sorry. You feel, why should such a young person probably be going through some of these things, and there's no way. You look at even the treatment, the cost of treatment, dialysis. I mean, it's something else.
Doc,